Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley if you're new, and we are here to film a December weekly. In my category weekly is what I call this part of my planner. I put my weeks into categories. This is this week, as you can see, and then it's into categories. This is not supposed to say home. I just never changed it. I totally forgot. It's supposed to say work/church. For things that I do at the church or things that I do for YouTube, or homeschool group or Etsy. And so this is kind of how I do this. I just have this on grid paper for now, and then when I go into the new year, I have some penny pages pages that I have left over, and so I have a few of those. I can't remember how many months I have in that, so I'll eventually have to switch again, so it's really not that big of a deal, but I don't mind doing it on the grid. It's cute, you know, like I really like it. I don't mind it. So we are just going to go ahead and get started filming this. I am going to yeah, just go for it, and we're going to film this next upcoming week. It kind of helps me just keep my scruples together, keep my ducks in a row, if you will, and that's just kind of how I do it. So yeah, I am going to pull some of these because I feel like they would match just fine, and they're from Exo Mama Plans too, but the color palette matches pretty well, and they're smaller boxes, which help. Because I'm going to need some more boxes for sure. So this is a little bit smaller. I'm trying to gauge for my, oh, well, this will work. No, because I need that for something else. Oh, I can use this week. I'm trying to gauge it for, my spacing, because this is kind of how I space it, and it just helps me to see what I need. I don't do anything exact in this planner because I just don't care about exact. And I'm going to take these pages out so that I don't have to pull the whole planner and it be super bulky. So I'm loving all this new system that I have made. I'm loving it so far. Let's hope that we just continue loving it, because I want to find my planner piece. I feel like you can find temporary planner piece, but true planner piece is really non-existent. But temporary planner piece can work. So that's what I'm hoping to find. So this is the week of the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, through the 10th. And I'm starting to get nervous. Like, I'm starting to feel the butterflies in my belly. And it's because, like, it's getting so much closer to Evander being here. And I'm just starting to feel it. Like, it's starting to make me feel a little bit nervous because I know that he is coming soon. And what do I usually... Yeah, I usually butt it up right next to there, so that's good. Yeah, I know that he's coming soon, and it's starting to make me feel a little bit nervous, but I just want him to be healthy, and that's really all that matters. But I know that he's coming soon, and I feel like super ready and not ready all at the same time. Like, if that makes sense. I feel like, okay, I'm so ready for this baby to be here. Oh, crap, no, I'm not. Like, we have pretty much everything we need for him. I do need to pick up, like, a swing, and I need to get a new car seat. Take a drink of my coffee. But other than that, like, we have everything we need. But it's just scary, man. I just don't feel like we're quite ready. And I'm also really anxious and worried about Joshua's work schedule and how all that's working out, because right now, like, we just can't afford for him to just take off work randomly, and there's a lot of big jobs that like he kind of has to be present for. And so I'm worried about the timing of everything. Like, what's gonna happen if it's this huge job and like, yeah, it's scary. Like, I don't know exactly how that's gonna look. And so it's okay. I feel like there's like tons of room over here and I'm very confused. So let me see what usually happens over here. Okay. Let's just do Jensen's calling Tristan, and Tristan is not answering him very well. Tristan. It's because these lines are a little bit different than last week's, and so I'm gonna have to go off the line, which is not ideal for me because then I'm gonna have to draw different lines going down, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, but anyways, I'm really nervous about all of that because we can't afford for him to just take off for days, and that means that his crews won't be working for those days. So it's like, I wish that you could for sure plan. And I could totally like plan an induction or whatever. But my last 2 babies have come before that on their own. And so I went into labor before they would even be able to induce the last 2 times. And so that means that like, if that happens, then there is no planning. Like, it just happens. And so I don't know. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what we can do. I'm trying to see like just calm it down. But it is a little bit stressful. So you guys will have to say a prayer for me and my baby so that maybe it won't be so crazy and I can actually like have him at a time where, you know, I don't want to say have him at a convenient time because that's not really a thing, but have him at a time where it's not like terrible for work life and home life and all the things. Like, I don't want to be away from my kids for Christmas, and so that's worrying me. Like, I don't want to be gone for Christmas Day, and this one would match, and this one would match. Let's use these 2. I don't want to be gone for Christmas Day, and I don't want to be gone for, you know, for times where he needs to work and has crews out and all of this craziness. And then I'm worried about like, he's going to be out on cruise, and they've been sending him to Tuscaloosa and Birmingham and all of these places, and I'm like, okay, like, bye. It's 3.5 hours away. Goodbye. And what if I go into labor? Goodbye. and it's just a little bit stressful, but at the same time, this is the winter, baby. So you got to take what jobs you can get and contracts that you can get. And so it's just a little bit stressful. And there's a lot of stress that we've been dealing with lately. We've been dealing with a lot of different things that are super hard. And yeah, they've been rocking our family, and it's not our family immediate that, you know, it's not only us that's been affected, and it came from an outside place. So that's been even harder because it's been like, oh, I should have skipped this line. Like, that's what I should have done. I think I want to see if it helps me with spacing. Let me see if that helps. I don't know. I don't know if this is smart for me to do now. Okay, if I do it here. Yeah, I think it would help, but then it just leaves this gap. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. But anyways, it's just like worrisome. And there's been a lot of stress with Joshua, like having these big jobs and it being great for our family, and then them falling apart. Like things have just been crumbling. And it's just not been that fun. It has just not been that fun. So, and then I should have left that little piece of washi now, because if I do this, is it going to be so obvious? Oops. The pattern is, so it would be like that if I stayed with the pattern. You guys, I'm a mess. But yeah, it's been a mess lately, and it's been very stressful. So we've just been going through a lot, and you know, it is what it is, but it's been, that wasn't the right one, so it's fine. I don't care. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. You know, stress is not great. It sucks. And when you have to live in constant stress, like we've been, because it's literally been like one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing. It's been crazy. So, and you know, I do talk about this on my channel a little bit because I know that he won't mind, but for somebody that is sober, and he was an alcoholic who overcame that, and he has to deal with that every day, like high stress environments are really not the most fun for him, you know what I mean? And so I commend him because he's handled it fairly well through all of this mess. And I need to see, I'm really proud of him because I've been very stressed, and so like I know that he's been very stressed, and he's still holding it together. And the Lord has done so much on the inside of him, and I could not be prouder. But I know that it's been really hard for him to deal with. Like, I know it has. And I can't imagine, but there's just been so much that we have been dealing with the past few months. It has been a whirlwind of crazy. It really has. So, I'm very proud of him. I don't know if I have left enough space for all of this. I'm trying to see. Sometimes it's hard to gauge. Yeah, see, I should have went down a little bit. So we're just going to skip this one. And I'm going to move this down. Sometimes when you're doing it this way and you're just kind of free planning it and just go in with the flow, sometimes it can be a little tricky because you don't exactly know if you're doing it right or not. So there's that. But again, there's like no right way because this is like your thing. So you can't say like I did it wrong. No, you didn't do it in a way that was going to work for you. So you have to fix it. So see, that's much better. Okay, super cute. All right. So now, oh my gosh, I sit on my legs, I sit on my feet, and then they're completely numb, and then I have to get up, and then, you guys, I'm like a child. So Joshua talks about this all the time, but I'm seriously like a child. I ball up everywhere I go, so I don't put my feet on the ground ever. So in a chair, never, ever, ever. I'm not comfortable that way. I don't put my feet on the floor. In the car, I know this is terrible, don't put my feet on the floor. Unless I'm like riding in someone else's car and I'm just being polite. Look how freaking cute that is. So I don't put my feet on the ground, and so I pull them up, and I sit like cross-legged, or I sit like on my knees, or I sit one leg up and one leg down, or I sit, you know, I'm always crunched, and that's just my natural way of sitting, which he finds to be absolutely hilarious because it's literally like a child, like seriously, and that's just the way I'm comfortable. Like I don't even notice it. And I do that all the time, everywhere I am, no matter how I'm sitting, where I'm at. Why is this ruler messed up? What have I done to it? I've done something to it, and it's like cut into. Who knows what I did? I probably used a blade with it and then got it skinned a bit. But that's just what I do. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna make the lines all the way down because I really don't care. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I just did that. Like, Ashley, seriously, you just did that. You just did that. Oh, that was annoying of me. Maybe I can cover it up with a box. But anyways, I sit that way, but then when I'm filming and I'm sitting in a chair, it's like my feet are numb, and it's really not the best, but that's just how I sit anyway. So okay, now I gotta do these. I don't really feel like that line is necessary, but I have a birthday party to go to, and I need to go get their present. It's two sisters, and their birthdays are so close together. Their mom like has this shared birthday party. So yeah, I have that. I have to go do that, and then it's just, yeah, it's just so many things, man. So many things. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, let's get going with these guys because I just forgot that I have to write these lines like, hello. You're not done, friend. You're not done. And I'm just turning this every which way. I'm probably giving you whiplash. I'm sorry. But I've got a lot to do. Also, today I need to clean out our absolutely disgusting van. You guys, it is so disgusting. It's to the point where Tristan was like, can we park in the back so nobody sees the van when we open the door? Like, it's that bad. It is horrid. It is so gross. And I don't even know. It's just so bad. I don't like the fact that this is like not at the top, but it's just kind of how it's gone right here. So I'm just gonna do it like that. I was like, oh, how embarrassing. Like, I'm sorry, but it's them. Like, they're gross. They don't take stuff out of the van, and they don't. But it's Joshua too. Like, he uses it as a work van. He almost always has the van because we only have one vehicle. So usually he doesn't drive a work van or anything like that. He just goes ahead and drives our van to work because I don't need the car often. And so if I need it, I just drop him off at work, or he drives the work van and we just do it that way because we just don't want 2 car payments. And so we do it like that, but it's like he trashes it up, and he does, and he tries to act like he doesn't, but he totally trashes it just like they do. It's disgusting. There's work stuff everywhere. There's tools everywhere. There's cans and bottles from where he's gotten drinks and cigarette packs, which I wish he would stop smoking because it's disgusting. And it's just all in the van. And I'm like, this is terrible. It's disgusting and horrible, and please get rid of it. And he did, I guess. he never does. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna use these really cuties. These are from Exo Mama Plans too, and let's use the little ornaments. So what did I say this was? This was the 4th. It starts with the 4th, ends with the 10th. Is that right? So it is raining outside, which is so much fun because that means I have to get all the kids. I was about to say 6 kids, but it's not. It's not 6 yet. There's one in my belly, so that one isn't going to be in the rain, obviously. But I have to get all 5 kids out and together and doing what they're supposed to be doing out in the nasty, disgusting rain. So that's not fun. So we've got to do that. Okay. Here's this so far. So let's see what we have this week. Okay, so I know okay. This is home. This is kids. This is Joshua. Okay. So for this, I have church on Wednesday. I don't know if I have nursery this night, but I need to look and see. I think I might. So there's that. And then for Sunday, I have church all day. This is the 2nd Sunday of the month, which means it is worship night on this day. I don't know why I put that first, and then it's church all day. Why I put that first, I don't know. Okay. So there's that. Then I have trying to think if there's anything else. I know that I have to film all of these days, so like that's just a given. But I also have to plan out and post for homeschool group, and I'm going to put that on Thursday because that's just when I'm going to put it. I don't know, because by the end of this week I need to have everything planned out. Plan out, post for group meetup, because our meetup is the next week. And I need to get everybody's registration stuff going on. I need to do that today. I need to get it started today, and this is when I need to wrap up. Okay, so that's all I know for here, except for I have a crap ton of filming to do. Okay, but I don't think I'm going to put that on here, because then I would want to put like little bitty boxes, and I don't really have those yet. So I'm going to look and see, and we might put filming in, because I've got to film every single day for 2 channels. I'm actually almost done with pre-filming for this channel, believe it or not. But I've got to do it for my other channel. There's a horrible crash, and I was wondering what the heck that was, and it was because he's trying to... Their stupid closet door gets stuck every flipping time. Okay. What else is going on at home? Home. I have a... do I have an appointment? No. I don't have an appointment this week. I have an appointment the next week. I'm pretty sure. Yes. I think so. So it's not me. I don't know of anything else we have going on at home, really. that's pressing. So I am going to put a couple of chores and stuff down that I want to make sure we get done. So kids, Tristan has a dentist appointment on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday at like 9:30. I need to check the time of it. It might be 11. I think it's 11. I've got to check it. Tristan, dentist at 11. Okay, and then they have Royal Rangers on this day, and then they have Christmas play practice before that. So they have Rangers, and then they have Christmas play practice at 4. So Rangers is at 5, Christmas play practice is at 4. I'm sorry if you can hear them. Christmas practice. They're so loud. At 4. Okay. It feels weird if I don't put the PM, and obviously I know it's not at 4 a.m. Okay, so there's that. That's what they have for sure. And then Joshua, I know that here he works, and I'm going to cover this line up because it's annoying and I don't want to put white out. He works at Edge. That's his half day there, so I don't know what he has other than that. And then what else do I know? I can't remember what he does this day. I think he has 2 jobs on this day. I can't remember. I can't remember the rest of his week, so I'm gonna have to ask him. So there's that. I think he's supposed to help someone move on this day, but I'm not positive if that's still gonna happen or not. I'm just going to put weekend vibes down here on Joshua's, because if he doesn't have to help them move, I don't know if he'll be working on Saturday, but I don't think he will. He's working this Saturday, but I don't think he'll be working this next Saturday, so I'm just going to put it on his. And then, is there anything else that I can think of? So I'm going to put Monday reset. I do need to film it as well, because I haven't done a reset video on my other channel in a long time, and I'm trying to do a Vlogmas over there, and so I need to do that. Monday reset. Okay. What else? I think that's it that I know of so far. So just like this week that we're in right now, which it is decorated colorful because it was my birthday week. We didn't do anything on my birthday. It's also my anniversary, but we didn't do anything for those because everything's been going on. It's been absolutely insane. So we'll have to catch up later. But it was still, I don't know, I feel like this was me. And so a lot of things, like I could fill this in, but this is it'll get filled up as the week goes on, is my point. So, but that is going to be it for this pre-plan, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I love how this works for me because I can just look and see all the categories of my life and kind of get it going and say, okay, this is happening, okay, we got this, and do it that way. It just works really well, and I like how it's working functionally. So I think it's going to work well for this next year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.